Hello, good morning, everyone. So, if you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat box. So, let me know in the chat box if you guys can hear me. And quickly, let me share the link so that I'm about to join up and I'll begin. So, just give me a minute, guys. So, good morning, everyone. And how is your week going? How has this week been, guys? Yeah, this is our first week of the lockdown. This is our first one full week of the lockdown. Tomorrow is the end of the week, but overall, this is our first week of going live almost every single day. So, overall, how has it been going? Then, how was your week? How is your week going? Well, has this week been profitable? Just drop in the chat box and quickly I'm trying to share the link to a different platform so other members will join and I will begin in a minute. So I'll begin in a few minutes, guys. So just give me a few minutes. I'm sharing out the link. And now let's begin. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Someone say good evening. Yeah, great week so far. I hit TP yesterday on GBP USD. So that's a good one. So let's see how today and tomorrow goes for us. Now, I'm gonna start with gold because on gold we've likely now gotten a very nice opportunity on gold for some time now. Overall, yesterday gold got here, gold got to this very level, and I told you guys we can see gold dropping from this very level, which I told you I was not able to see it on time because I was not active then. It happened by 2 a.m. So I was not able to see the setup. It did came back there. That was where it started selling from. And what did I say? That gold is like gonna likely buy from here for a retracement, then continue to sell. Right? Those that were in the live. And if you were, that was what did happen. But the buy now wasn't the direction. It has got to this key level. High chance that it's now bearish. So I didn't look out for the buy. Now, gold is still going down. We're gonna keep looking for ways to join the sell for you to get to the next level, which is gonna be the next key level. And from our daily view, let's see if we are gonna be able to find a key level right here from a daily time frame where we're gonna wait for price to get to. So from daily view now, we're having this key level below right here. Then we have another one around here, which is where the price is currently at. And if you watch this market from daily now, it's rejecting off of this key level. And remember, we'll be marking out this key level for some time now. We marked it out on Monday, Tuesday. We didn't go live on Monday. We marked it out on Sunday evening. Tuesday, Wednesday, that was where we were expecting price to get there. And then it got there late at night and I wasn't active. It gave a change of character, which it started selling from. Now we can expect it to drop from there to get to this daily key level, or it's currently at a daily key level. We can expect it to start buying off of that very level. But regardless, we can't tell what will happen from this daily view. We have to scale down to a lower time frame to know what is going to likely happen. And this is the daily time frame level is currently at this level right here, and it can decide to start buying from here. Once it's already there, give a change of character, buy from there, or break out of that zone, that's disregard it, and then come down to buy from this other lower key level below. But whichever scenario, anything can happen. Now, from our 4-hour time frame, we are seeing that there's no major level we can mark out. We only have this key level below, right there, and the price is currently ranging around here. But I want to see how it looks on the 2-hour time frame. So I'll see if I find the POI to join the sale for it to get here, or possible POI to join the buy. I can't tell the direction yet until I go to my lower time frame to start seeing the break of trend that are happening. Right? So from this 2-hour time frame, we're seeing some sort of consolidation is ranging around here. Nothing much is happening. So now let's see from our lower time frame, 15 minutes. Let's now see the possible move that is happening. So from 15 minutes time frame now, you're going to notice that within this region, there is no break of structure to any side of the market. This is a high. Price has failed to take out that high. No BOS to the upside around there. If you guys are seeing it, price didn't take out that high, as then a break of structure to the upside. Then if you watch, this is a low that the price was meant to take out as a BOS to the downside around here. But if you watch, this price did not take out that low as a BOS to the downside. So overall, within this region, this market is just ranging. So on the gold market, we can see it coming down to take out this low. This is the nearest low now, which is going to take out as a BOS to the downside, or it will go up to take out this entire high as a BOS to the upside. But if you watch this very market now, it's currently ranging from 15 minutes time frame since 8 p.m. yesterday till now. That's just what it has been doing. And there was FOMC yesterday, which I would have dropped a message, but I didn't see it on time. FOMC news. I literally called it. I literally told you guys that there was FOMC. Was it on Wednesday? Wednesday or Tuesday, one of those days. Told you guys there was FOMC on Wednesday, 7 p.m. But I didn't go over to check again. So I totally forgot the news yesterday. Now, this is where gold has ranging. And in a ranging market, this is what does happen. The price will first go in a certain direction to go down, take out our low before it will start going up. It's taking out liquidity. Take out the liquidity before it start pushing up or go up. Take out the liquidity before it will start pushing down. But whichever way, we're going to look for possible zones, possible POI we can join. Either join our buy or join our sell. But if you watch, no clear direction yet. Now, if you watch the 1-hour time frame, you're going to notice that we have a 1-hour time frame long wick around here. And if the price goes up to take out the high liquidity, then it wants to sell, but to take out that liquidity at the top, this is a zone it can start selling from. It's a 1-hour time frame long wick as an order block. But from 2-hour time frame now, it's also perfectly matching. That's also where the key level is at. Then from 4-hour time frame, it's also present right there on the 4-hour time frame. So this is a key level I'm gonna watch out to sell from. Why? Because that key level, which is a long wick right here, that's why I'm referring to it as key level, is a zone that the price will take out the liquidity from and then get to. It will take out the liquidity above this price and then get there, and then very likely start selling off of that very level. But let's see if that POI we just marked out has all the criteria we need in taking the trade from there. Now, if you watch that very POI, it has liquidity, which is already that clear consolidating market high, that range high, then possible sell can happen from here. Our SL can be above this exact order block, this exact blue candle right here, or we can make it a little bit larger just to be on the cool side. So this is like 200 pips stop loss. This is like 200 pips stop loss, and this is gonna be an opportunity I'm expecting on gold. This is not a high probability trade, but it's a setup and it's an opportunity that can happen right there on the gold market. Why am I still selling? Because it didn't give. Why did I still think it's gonna go down? Why am I not looking for buys right here? Because it didn't give any change of character that it will buy from this level. This is the daily time frame key level, and it didn't give any change of character that it's gonna buy from there. Meaning around there now, buyers and sellers are trying to see who will take charge of that market. None of them are taking charge yet. So whichever one now takes charge, that is a trader that will move the market in their direction. If buyers take charge, you're going to see the price pushing up. If sellers are still the one dominating, of which sellers are being the one dominating, we're going to see it getting to this level and selling off of this very level right here. So this is a setup I'm watching for on gold. So notice how it's coming close now. So very likely once you get there, I'll tell you guys to take the sell right there. But let me call out the limit so we can set the limit order off of this very sell. Hopefully this doesn't go in loss. Right, this doesn't go in loss for us. Alright, the setup looks very cool. I believe you guys are still with me. So the setup looks very cool. So let's risk it. And remember, if you are new, you've not hit take profit, I won't recommend you to risk it because it's a low probability setup. It's not a very high probability setup right here that we're having. I believe you guys are saying it has the PO I'm using has a break of structure, it has liquidity. But why am I saying it's not a high probability setup? Because of the key level it's currently at. It's currently at the daily key level. It didn't give any change of character around there. Right? So I'm gonna drop it in the group now. Then we set our limit order for it to get there. Yeah, someone said, can we delete the gold from yesterday? I'm gonna tell you guys now to delete the gold from yesterday. We did have a setup yesterday on gold, but I'm gonna tell you guys to delete it once I'm posting this. Then for this very particular sell, we are risking about 199 pips. So let's put it as 200 pips stop loss. Meaning the minimum risk for this very particular trade is about $20. So the minimum risk is $20 on this very particular trade. So for this very trade now, we won't be taking it on the smaller account. I won't be taking it on the $100 account. I won't be taking it on the $10 account. I will be taking it on the prop firm, the 2 prop firm, and also on the $1,000 account. The minimum risk is $20 risk. And remember, we've not started increasing our risk yet on those other accounts. Right? So let's set this. So the limit entry is about 4,734.13. Then the SCR is about 4,754.05. How many of you are having the same cell? How many of you are seeing the same cell? If it does activate before I finish typing, then I will just call it out and then you guys will get in. Take profit is about 4,650.32. So it's not a high probability setup. and let's see how it's gonna play out. So let me also set my limit order since it's already closed. Let me set my limit order and let's see how it's gonna play out. Then how many of you are watching the same trade? Many of you are watching this exact sell on gold. I'm gonna read your chart. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to set my limit order so we can continue the live and then wait for it to activate. Like I said, the minimum pip stop loss on this very particular trade is about $20, the minimum risk. So if you don't reach $20 per trade, you have no business with this particular trade. Believe you got that. Then, like I said, I won't be taking it on the lower account. I'll be taking it on the other account. Just a minute. You guys know I'm setting my limit order right there. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be done. All right, so let's go on. I'm done setting my limit order. So hopefully it goes as we are expecting. Remember, this is a ranging market. So this is a ranging market, and like I said, I expect it to take out the high, which is the range high, then start coming down. Of which that's the POI we are watching out for. If you also trade this back, you're gonna notice that that exact POI I'm making use of is also matching with this breaker block around here. Believe you guys are noticing it. It's also matching with this breaker block around here. So hopefully it does play out as I'm expecting. All right, let me read your comments. Goes reacting off of 4-hour FVG. My opinion, I think it's gonna go up maybe after a small bearish move. We can delete. Yeah, I said delete the yesterday gold limit. I have a buy projection. I'm expecting it to manipulate below. Yeah, that's what I said. It's gonna take out either the higher liquidity, the higher range, or go down to take out the lower range. Right? Whichever one is gonna take out the range first before it will move. It's a nice setup. It forms a range liquidity, but too risky for me. Like I said, it's a risky setup. I haven't typed it on the message I posted. It says it's a low probability trade, right? Not a high probability setup. Risk wisely. Now let's check out other pair. If on the normal we've not made profit this week, you will see me telling you not to risk this very setup, right? As far as the setup that is having my strategy, low probability, high probability, you guys know I'm gonna go for it. Now on this USDJPO, I noticed what happened yesterday, and another reason why I told you guys to cancel that sale we're having. Remember, we're having sale on this USDJPY, But I told you guys to cancel that very sell. Right now, watch. When we were analyzing the market yesterday, we didn't check out for this 30-minute, 3-hour time frame order block. We're just focused on the 4-hour time frame key level, which is that long wick below, and also the 2-hour time frame order block, which is that little candle below right there. So on the 3-hour time frame, when I was checking again, I saw this 3-hour time frame order block, and if I had seen this earlier, very likely we would have taken this buy on USJPY yesterday, right? And notice the buy was having all the confluency I need. It has this low as my liquidity. You're seeing it. Then it took out a high as a break of structure, and that was where it started buying from. When I saw it yesterday, it's already shooting up. It's already around here, already running about 1 RR. So that's the reason I didn't call that we should jump in again. And if you watch currently now, if we are taking it, we'll be up to 2 point something RR right there. Overall, I'm expecting this USJPY to buy and then take out this nearest high. I'm expecting to keep buying and take out this high. We didn't check out this 3-hour time frame order block yesterday. But when I was later checking, I saw the 3-hour time frame and I saw that was where it started buying from. It has everything we needed. And I told you guys that we're having a key level right here, which is where I was expecting this price to get to. Where I was expecting this price to get to this exact key level right here, but it didn't get there before it started buying. If it had gotten there, then we'll start looking to buy, but it didn't get there. Now on USJPY, like I said, my directional bias is now bullish. I'm expecting to keep going up and then very likely take out this high. Take out this high and even get to this order block, which we've marked out from 4-hour time frame. So this is what I'm having on. This is what I'm expecting on USDJPY. But overall, let's now see how it looks. And let's see if we're gonna find a setup right there off of the USDJPY. I don't know, my laptop is kind of slow, or is it my very likely the mouse I'm using is slow. I'm not feeling it. It's kind of very slow. Now let's check out how the different higher time frame is saying. From 4-hour time frame, now we're seeing this exact black candle right here. This full black candle, remember, that's the actual order block in this scenario. Right? You guys are seeing this black candle. Man, this shit is slow. So you guys are seeing this black candle. This is an order block right here. And if you watch, it's from a 4-hour time frame. But let's see how it looks on a different time frame. They will now know which to make use of. So from daily view, let's see what daily time frame is saying. From daily view, just a long week, and there's nothing much right there from daily view, right? But let's now see what 2-hour time frame is saying. We've already seen what 4-hour time frame is saying. We're having that order block, that full order block. And if you watch from this 4-hour time frame, I notice how we have this black candle right there. If you watch this order block from 4-hour now is now a little bit lesser from this 2-hour time frame, but overall it's still very large. We are seeing this full black candle as an order block. Remember, I refer to it as key level from this higher time frame. So overall, it's gonna now be we're seeing where we can expect it to buy from. We're expecting it to buy for it to get here. Why are we looking out to buy? Because it's already buying from here, and the break of structure that are happening now, they are to the upside. Right, the BOS that are happening now, they are to the upside. So we can expect more buys for it to get to this exact order block at the top. So let's go to our entry time frame, and let's see if we're gonna find any buy opportunity right there on UJ. I believe you guys are seeing why I'm looking to buy. Now from 30 minutes time frame, we're gonna notice that the break of structure that are happening are to the upside. So this market now, the directional bias is bullish. All right, just a minute, guys. All right, guys, let's go on. Now on UJ, like I was saying, this is a full POI we had from the 2-hour and the 4-hour time frame, right? And now from our 30 minutes time frame, which is now we are very likely start marking out my strategy. We have this high that was taken out. Then we have this other high that has been taken out as well. Then this new high has not been taken out yet, but high chance that it's going to take out this high. Now, where can we join this buy from? It's going up, so where can we join the buy from? If you watch around here, we're going to definitely have an order block right here, which I can make use of this black candle, this opposite candle around here, which it has liquidity and it has everything. So let's see how it looks on a 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, now this is how it looks like. 2 hour time frame, very likely we're going to have it as a level like this. You guys are seeing it. Then from 4 hour, very likely it's going to be at that same level like this. So from our 15 minutes time frame now, it's going to be very clear that's an order block, which is this order block, this black candle around here. So this is a PO I'm going to join the buy from. Now, why am I not joining from this 4 hour time frame full candle? Remember, this 4 hour time frame order block is what gave us this large box right here as an order block. So why am I not making use of it? Now, this is where this full order block started from, and it was aligning perfectly with the 2 hour time frame. Around that level, now you're going to see that we have a breakout block around there. Notice something? We have this black candle, this little breakout block around there. I believe you guys are seeing it. This exact candle around here, which is where the 2 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame full black candle started from. That was where it was at. So the breakout block is matching that right there, and that's where this price has gotten to already. It has mitigated it already before it started going up. If you watch the 4 hour time frame and notice what I just did and notice what I just marked out, you're gonna see it clearly. If you watch the 4 hour time frame now, it's pretty much right there. This is the exact black candle, which is what we're making use of, this full black candle right here. If you watch the 2 hour time frame, is also perfectly at that same level. If you check it close, you're gonna see that it's exactly at that same level, which is right here. And remember, from our 15 minutes time frame now, that same level was now a breakout block, and that breakout block is where this price has gotten to already and is buying from there. Price has got to the breakout block with this move and is buying from there currently. So meaning I won't be considering that order block again from a higher time frame unless I want to make use of the full order block, make use of a full order block from my entry time frame, which is going to be this black candle below right here. Aside that, there's no other block I'm going to pay attention to for this price to get to around here. So it's gonna be me watching out for this very POI that is more closer to this very price. So this is where I'll be buying USD from, and then have my SL below where I'm taking the buy from. So I'm taking that, I will be buying from there, having my SL like this. Then overall, take profit can be priced taking out this high as I'm anticipating. So this take profit now is giving us about 7 RR. So this is gonna be what I'm expecting on USD. Now what we're gonna do is to check out the different pairs we trade and then compare the setup that are much clean and much better, and then know the ones we're gonna take right there. So this is the setup I'm watching out for. My SL is kind of below the breaker, just to make sure we don't get stopped out before it start going up. Right? So this can be our liquidity. This is very low. But if it takes out that high, if it breaks this high, it's gonna be a much better liquidity. But if it doesn't take out the high, it's also very nice. It's also a liquidity that we can make use of. I believe you guys got it. Now let's compare to the other setup we're gonna have and then see the ones we'll go for. So this is what I'm having on USD. You guys got it. How I was able to see the setup. No big deal. Let me save it. Then let's check out other pairs. Let's check out BTC. But let me first see what gold is doing. Oh man, seems gold has missed our entry. If you watch, I knew that it was gonna sell, but overall I was expecting to take out that high, the liquidity above that range before the sell will happen. Why am I still looking to sell? Why am I still positive that to sell? Because it didn't give any change of character when it started buying from this daily time frame key level. That's the simple reason. So overall, we might still have seen it coming back, but if it goes down to take out this low, take out this entire low without tapping us in, then we'll delete the limit order. Right, then we'll delete the limit order right on this gold. Because if it takes out that low now, high chance that it has taken out the liquidity below the price and it will start shooting up. And you don't want to start taking sell when it's shooting up. Right? So let's check out BTC. And remember, we're having that setup on USD. We're gonna compare it to the other setups and then know the ones we're gonna set our limit order at. Now from BTC, this is a level I have been making mention of from a weekly time frame. This level wasn't given all the criteria I need. That's the reason I didn't go aggressive at this level. If you go back to the live we did on Sunday evening, on Tuesday, Wednesday, you're gonna see that this is the level I've been marking out on BTC. That price is gonna get there, then give a change of character. Even yesterday, but overall it wasn't having the criteria I need to go aggressive. That's the reason I'm not currently on a sell on BTC. So overall, you're gonna notice that from daily now, it was not aligning. That's the reason I didn't go aggressive. Now it's only going down, and we're having this daily time frame key level around here where it can come back to and start selling from. And also, if it kept on going down, we're having this key level right here where it can get to and start buying from. So we have a possible buy level and a possible sell level. Now let's see how it looks on the 4-hour and go down to our lower time frame to see what we are having right there. So from 4-hour time frame, you can see that this level below, it's not aligning with any time frame. This very level below right here is not aligning with any 4-hour time frame. So very likely it's gonna be me checking for the 2-hour to see if it's aligned before going aggressive at that level. Then from this 4-hour time frame, we're having this long wick around here. This long wick around here from 4-hour. Then from 2-hour, let's see how it looks. Still perfectly not matching. It's not aligning with the 2-hour. So let's see how it looks on our entry time frame. Let's look out for opportunity right here. So from 30 minutes view, you're gonna see that we have an order block around here. This is one order block. This is another order block, which this order block was yesterday, and it has been respected already. Right, and we have a new order block around here. So we are marking out 3 order blocks, and if you watch, this very one has mitigated, so it's out. Then this very one now doesn't have any clear liquidity, so I'm gonna still remove it. So the only order block I'm watching out for is this one at the top, and we can expect price selling from that exact POI. So we can use that high as our liquidity, which is gonna be a nice liquidity for us. Then we can wait for price to come there, and then we'll take our sell. Why am I looking to sell? Because it's breaking through the downside and it has gotten to the sell key level I've been waiting for. Now, if this price decides to start selling, it's gonna sell for it to get to this daily level before giving a change of character and start buying, or it's gonna continue selling to even take out this entire low, because this is the nearest drawn liquidity that it will take out. So it's gonna likely take out the entire drawn liquidity right there. So my stop loss is gonna be above the order block I'm making use of, like this, and I have my take profit at this level, which is giving us over 4 RR. So this is what I'm having on BTC as well. So we're having a setup on USDPY, and we also have another one on BTC. So we're not gonna compare. Let's check out GPUSD, then we'll compare which and which we should risk. Remember, we're already on one. We're already on the gold sell limit order. So we're gonna now compare which we're gonna go for. Let's check out GPUSD again. Remember, I meant to just take 2 trades a day. Right? So if you are just joining, good morning everyone, and welcome back to the live. I see the order block, but I'm waiting for the key level you marked out yesterday. That's why I did not take it. Someone said we can't hear you. Just check again. If it's your network, then maybe disconnect and reconnect it again. Then how many of you are having the same thing on BTC? Many of you are having the same setup on BTC. I've been saying this since yesterday, but I said since the price is not close to the POI, I decided to just keep it to myself and then wait for price to be closed. So this is what I'm watching out for on BTC. Like I said, we're gonna now compare, then know the ones we're gonna set right there. Alright, gold is coming back up, so very likely to activate our sell now before it start going down. Now let's see what GPUSD is saying. So this is the last pair, and then let's see what this pair is saying before we now know the ones we're gonna go for. Now on GPUSD, you're gonna see that GPUSD took out this major high, which is where I've been expecting this price to take out. I've been expecting GPUSD to take out that high since pretty much last week. Alright, people are saying same setup. Alright. Yeah, close the gold limit order from yesterday. I'm gonna type it. I forgot to type it along with this other message, so I'll be typing it. Now this is the high, and GPUSD has taken out this high, and immediately it took out this high. You know, this is the liquidity. It has already gotten the liquidity it needed, and if you watch, after it took out a high, it rejected, and after it took out a high, it started coming back to our POI, started coming back to the limit order we were having yesterday. I already knew that this limit order is gonna very likely fail. Why? Because it has taken out that high already. Notice the limit order we're having on GPUSD. Immediately went up, took out that high. I know that these are buy, it's gonna likely fail. Why? Because that's the liquidity I've been expecting price to take out. Now it starts taking out the high. That's the reason I didn't buy. I told you guys to cancel that GPUSD yesterday. Now, what can we expect today and what can happen? Overall, from daily time frame, you're going to see that we have nothing clear that we can make use of from daily view. It's just that price has taken out that high. It's currently dropping. It might drop to take out this low again, but nobody can tell. right? It can drop to take out this low, but nobody can tell. So it's gonna now be we're going over to our 4 hour to see what the 4 hour time frame is saying. So from 4 hour time frame now we're having this full candle, which is an order block. This full blue candle right here, possible sell order block. Remember, we're gonna only sell when it gives a change of character around there. If it doesn't give any change of character, we won't be selling this market. And if it starts selling from there, we're gonna see it's taking out this low around here. This is what we can see happening right there on the GPUSD. It's gonna go down, take out this low. But let's see on the different higher time frame. Let's see if this is gonna be a very nice POI to join the sell from. Now, if I can decide to join the sell from here, I can decide to sell from there on this GPUSD. Take my sell, even when the order block is as big as this, stop loss above the high. Then I can take my profit at this low. It's also gonna give me my solid 3 hour arrow. That's almost 4 hour arrow right there. Right, a setup like this. But if you watch, this setup now has order block, very fine. We have not seen our change of character, we've not seen our liquidity. So I won't be just going in for the sell right there. So let's now see how it looks on the 2 hour time frame and also on the lower time frame to see what we're gonna go for. I'm expecting this GPUSD to drop. So on the 2 hour time frame, we are now having this new order block. This one is now a much lower, right, and a much lesser order block around there. So it can come there, sell for it to take out this low. So this is what can happen on GPUSD. But if you watch, let's see if we're gonna find the change of character to know if this is gonna be a good opportunity on around here. So on this market, you're gonna see that's already given a change of character right here, which is the price taking out this low. Taking out this low, it's already a change of character for us. So on GPUSD, this is the setup I'm watching, and this is a setup I'm expecting to happen. Expected to go up, get to this 2 hour time frame order block, and start selling on this GBPUSD. So overall, if we are looking out to sell GPUSD, then definitely we are buying USDPY. It's gonna be a good correlation. This GPUSD doesn't have any liquidity yet, so I'm gonna wait for it to form liquidity before taking the sell. Right, so on GPUSD, we won't be setting any limit order. Right, we won't be setting any limit order on GPUSD. But overall is what I'm expecting, so I'm gonna post it so you guys to see it. If you are buying, if you are seeing buy, then definitely it's up to you. It's your own view. Take it, make money from it. Right, it's your own view, but this is what I'm having with the way I trade. With liquidity, I'll go in. Without liquidity, I'll just relax. And overall, meaning this one won't, this very GPUSD won't disturb those other trades. Right, won't disturb those other trades. Those other two. Remember, we're having two setup on. We have one on BTC and one on USDJPY. So GPUSD is just a bias or a view, but it's not a signal that I will just set my limit order. We're waiting for liquidity right here. So wait for liquidity on this GPUSD. So those are the setup I'm having today. So these are the setup I'm having today. So overall, let's now see how they are gonna play out. And let's check out gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Hopefully gold has not taken us out. You know, that's how that pair behaves. So it's coming close to our entry. It has not gotten there yet. So this is the gold. It's currently coming close to our entry. Hopefully it activates our entry before going down. And hopefully it activates our entry and then go down. It doesn't activate our entry and then hit our stop loss. I'm only taking this on the 2 prop firm account and the $1,000 account. I'm not taking it on the $100. I'm not taking it on the $10 account because of the pips. The pips stop loss is large. Now we have two other setup on USDPY and or GPUSD. So we're gonna set just one. Remember, we're taking just 2 trades a day, so we're gonna have just one limit order. So on both of them, this is how I'm gonna do it. On both of them, I'm gonna post it and then tell you guys to be active, and I will tell you guys when to get in once the price is close to the POI. When the price is close to the POI, I'll tell you guys when I'm taking the buy or when to get in. Right, this is not a signal yet. These are just my view right on this market. So on the BTC, we're having about 72 pips stop loss. Then on the GBP we are looking at about 47 pips. So overall, it's just gonna be what. Notice how I'm typing it, what I'm waiting for, or what I'm expecting on USDJPY and BTC. So stay active. I will. So let me quickly post this GPUSD and the USDJPY. That's what I'm waiting for, and hopefully they come back before moving. And let's see what BTC gold is doing. You know, we're already waiting for gold already. Already waiting for gold to activate our trade. So let's see how gold is the only limit order we've set now. Let's see how gold is gonna play out. And the other ones I already told you, I already dropped to the group what I'm expecting on them, right? What I'm having on them right there. So let's just wait and see how it plays out. Once UJ comes close to entry, I'll tell you guys to buy now or set the limit order. Same thing with BTC. Then on GPUSD, once liquidity is done forming, then I'll tell you guys to go over, enter for the trade. But I'll tell you guys to enter for the trade. But overall, that's just what I'm saying, and that's what I'm having right there. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have same setup. Can you check AUD USD? I don't trade AUD USD. I have a bias on gold. It's on the 4-hour fair value gap. You guys know I don't consider fair value gap. So if you are new here, just shut up. Don't type anything in the chat box. And let me type it. So Vara, if you are still holding the gold limit, I am typing now so you can delete the gold limit from yesterday. Let's just keep this very one. This very one we're currently having today. This very one. Then delete the one you're having yesterday. So take care guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Gold is just still ranging. Very likely it's because of the ceasefire. Just moving within this range. But let's see how it will play out. If it does take out that low first, then I'll delete the limit order. But if it activates before taking out the low, then we can see how it will play out. Right? So take care, guys, and let's see if hopefully today makes us money. Hopefully we'll make money today. And bye for now.